It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
Raymond Calais now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And they're on 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now back to throw.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now a throw here to his running back. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
But nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Check 26, check 26.
Looking to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
And the Bears are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Bears.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Fields throwing again. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He'll find Najee Harris. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Grant. Not much there, only a yard. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Najee Harris
with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A throw out line to QT, complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Kiki QT. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throw left side, complete to QT.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
2nd and goal at the Bears' 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now James returning.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Complete to Darnell Mooney. A gain of 14.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in Week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top roll, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 50, here's Fields.
He finds his man, complete. It's Grant. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Fields now to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Bears first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now it's Fields. And Graham on the grab. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On first down, it's Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Grant, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards remain for second down. From the gun, here's Fields. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Again, Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Najee Harris making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Bears 14, Rams 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 25 to the mic. We're going 25 to the mic. Watch the curl. Right there. Switch. Check 50. Check 50.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On first down, Fields. Pass incomplete.
Well, listen, when you got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play, because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
And the Bears first and
Fields. Toward the left
left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Throwing again is Fields.
Throw left side complete. That's Harris. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
13 yards. First down, Chicago.
On first down, Harris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Rams' 16-yard line.
They'll run again with Harris. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The keeper. He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams' 1-yard line.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Justin Fields
Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. The rush. Hey, 58.
Back to throw here.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
4 at the Bears' 31-yard line.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Got an open man. It's QT. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
A nice throw there. We've seen a lot of those from this young man. And how would you assess, Charles, his first start thus far?
I think it's been everything that they could have asked for because he's handled all the basic things quite well. And even some of the wrinkles that have been thrown at him, he's shown a lot of poise throughout and made some nice plays.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Touchdown, Bears! Equanimeous St. Brown, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Rams 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
No return here for Calais, and this will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. Watch the curl.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Harris, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Harris, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Najee Harris now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Taken in at the 3. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And some room to work. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1 yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Show it up. Show it up. Rush in. Rush in. Bravo 18. 58's Mike. 58's Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. Touchdown! That's caught. Kiki QT. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Gay is on for the point after. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Cohen now to return. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Fields on 1st down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown, Bears. Well, CD, when you combine accuracy with a big arm, you get throws like that. And Justin Fields may very well be making these kinds of plays at the pro level for years to come.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
On 2nd and 10.
Fields.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, Charles.